It's recording? Like now? Do we have like a title or a screen? Do we have things? Welcome officially to Involve in Session. My name is Scott Bakovich, and for the next 4 weeks, we are going to be meeting right here in my home office during quarantine, answering the question, how can we continue to create amazing student activities even though school isn't physically in session right now? Let's jump right into our first lesson. The best activities that have ever been created, the activities that get more participation than virtually any other activity at any school, are the ones that spread really, really clear messages. Here's what I mean. If in October of this next fall, I told you we were going to do a spirit day where students wore all pink, you know and I know that would be communicating breast cancer awareness. You know and I know that if on September 11th of this next fall we do a spirit day where students wear red, white, and blue, we know that's communicating patriotism. Again, you can do this with any of your really successful activities. You can do this with homecoming, you can do this with graduation. The simple fact is this: the best activities in the world communicate really clear messages. Now, right now, a lot of our activities are being postponed and canceled. But that doesn't mean we still can't spread amazingly positive messages. We just have to figure out new and innovative ways to spread them. And so, for our first video, I want to teach you a really simple way that we can practice now, this week, to spread those messages in ways that'll be remembered for a really long time. And we'll actually work on this together. To keep it simple, we'll break it down into a few simple questions. If we can answer those questions, we'll have some phenomenal activities as a result. So question number 1, what message do your students need to hear from you right now? What message do your students need to hear from you right now in this moment with everything going on in the world? I like to think that a lot of students right now need to hear that they're valued. I think a lot of students right now need to hear that we miss them. I think a lot of students need to hear that the work they're putting in is more than enough. And so we can practice in a really simple way. Try this. Just finish the following sentence. Fill in the blank. You are blank. It could be you are loved, it could be you are appreciated, you are valued, again, you are missed. Again, just filling in the blank on that simple sentence gives us a message. And assuming we have messages that we know students at our school need, we can move right to step 2. And step 2 is, how do we spread those messages creatively? One of the simple facts of our world right now is people are in front of screens. We're in front of screens for classes, we're on social media probably more than we usually are, and so why not meet them there with our activities and our messages? What if we did something as simple as a Hey You campaign, where we create simple posts that follow a 2-step structure? Hey You in bold letters at the top of a post, and then directly below it, messages. Hey you, we miss you. Hey you, keep your head up. Hey you, have a phenomenal day. Hey you, you're doing amazing. Again, simple statements in a very, very simple structure that we can send on a regular basis. Bothell High School actually did this in Seattle last week, and it was incredible to watch. But what if we even made things slightly more personal with our messaging? What if we contacted our activities advisor, administrators at our school? We got a class roster of all the seniors on campus, and we made a point between now and the end of the school year to write a personal email to every single student on behalf of student leadership. And step 3, how can we make our activities special despite all of our challenges in the world right now? Listen, I know we have a lot of obstacles in our society right now, but we also have a lot of opportunities to engage in different ways. What if we took a page out of Millikan High School's book in Southern California? Every Friday night, they've been projecting onto a wall that faces a nearby street messages. Could we do something like that? Could we email into a campus administrator messages that they could compile into a presentation, into PowerPoint or Keynote, and project onto a wall at our school? That way, students and parents can safely get in their car, drive by campus, and see the messages we're spreading. And what if us consistently as leaders What if us virtually spreading messages to students on a regular basis encouraged them to spread messages of their own? What if we were able to challenge seniors to create, in the safety of their own home, a virtual bucket list for incoming freshmen to complete before they graduate in 4 years? What if we established virtual coffee hangouts for students and staff members to interact, not just to talk about coursework, but to share in those fun, simple moments that we typically would in the first 5 minutes or the last 5 minutes of class each day? What if we created a community and a culture of spreading positivity, even though we're currently quarantined? So again, your challenge for this week is simple: spread messages. Use your social media accounts, spread messages to students, to staff members, spread as many messages as you can. Again, starting next week, I'm gonna be spotlighting, shouting out as many of your activities as possible. Be sure to tag at Involve Schools or even email it to us at info@involveschools.com. Until then, please stay safe. Please continue washing your hands. And please continue to let every student in your campus community know that they matter.